Enlightenment ruined my life. And then, fortunately, it destroyed the one who cared. See, until that day, I begged for eternal bliss. But what I got was more like a funeral. It was a funeral for me. And there was so much grief. Then something remarkable happened. And something what I call lucidity. And what I mean by lucidity is like, it's like lucid dreaming at night. All of a sudden, you wake up within the dream, right? Just like nighttime dreaming. You don't wake up to a different reality, but you wake up in the dream. The story goes on, the dream goes on, everything goes on, but now everything is observed. And if you've ever had lucid dreaming at night, even if it is just for 1 second, then you know what enlightenment is. You don't really fly around the world as a subject, but you just observe the character flying around the world, right? And enlightenment is the same thing happening, but this time in the waking state dream, in the world, and not for 1 second, but almost throughout the day, all the time. It's like lucid dreaming the entire life. And with that lucidity comes incredible clarity. And one of those clarities is seeing the reasons why most seekers are not able to wake up. And that has to do with traps. That's what I want to talk about today. Because I noticed there are 3 traps from very popular lineages, from very popular teachers that are prolonging the seeking unnecessarily. They mean well, but you'll understand why they're also kind of dangerous too. And if you investigate these beliefs, these traps, then there's a high likelihood of something remarkable happening to you too. So yes, the traps. Trap 1. This message usually goes like, this is it already. There's nothing to do, nowhere to go, nothing to get. You can't do any practice because it's already it. It is true, but only if you've peeled back enough layers. If you haven't, then it's like a sleeping pill. See, enlightenment is like shedding your layers. I call it unraveling. You get rid of your false beliefs until there is no one left to hang on to. That is when lucidity occurs. That's when you're ready for that accident to happen. But until that happens, you need to hit the illusion, the ego structure, over and over and over with pointers nonstop, but with pointers that are right for your own unraveling. The tricky part is, it is the timing. If you hear this message, that this is it already, before you've unraveled enough, the momentum will not continue. The momentum of seeking will not continue. It will come to a halt. That's the problem with this message. The message of this is it, there's nothing to do, nowhere to go, don't practice. It is dangerous from that perspective. It's like telling a dream character, you're already awake. No, you're not. It's not the dream character that wakes up. It is the dream itself. It's a bit like, I really like this analogy. It is like seeing the numbers 6 and 2. You can see it as 6 to 2, or you can see it as a rabbit. It's not the same thing. The pointers will not work like an aspirin. You have a headache, you get an aspirin, and it will work for everyone. This situation is more like a bad eyesight. Let me explain. If you've already unraveled so much, you're no longer -4 myopia. You're only maybe -1 myopia degree. So if you still wear the old prescription glasses, you won't see anything clearly, right? This is that tricky. But also, I don't want you to get discouraged either, because this is the greatest adventure of your lifetime. I guarantee you nothing compares. This is the end of experience. This is your final adventure. And peace, so profound. I mean, there are no words for it. It is waiting for you just across the bridge. And the good thing is you're already moving in that direction. It's already happening for you as we speak. You're already being gently drawn in. And otherwise you wouldn't be watching this video. There would be no calling. There would be no interest in this message. So it's already happening to you. Or maybe it's happening for you. Okay, so trap number 2. Our being is God's being, and we share our being with everyone. Now this message still implies there are at least 3 beings here. My being, your being, which makes it our being, and then there's God's being. Once lucidity occurs, you realize there is no one here. There's only the field of awareness or consciousness, or if you'd like to call it God, I love the word God. There's only God. At the end of the day, these are labels, so you're welcome to say whatever you want. But everyone, both the victim and the perpetrator, is God himself. There's no one else. And believing a pointer that says our being is God's being only reinforces the illusory self, the dream character who believes his being is God's being. No, that's not helpful. Trap number 3. Let's take Zazen, for example, or resting in awareness. It is the practice of simply sitting upright, and then you let your breath and thoughts arise and pass without chasing or resisting them. Just allowing everything. Now, the teaching goes, over time, it is thought to be sharpening your awareness and dissolving the illusion of a separate self. Now, the problem here is it involves a subtle identity trying to get somewhere. See, every minute you sit in Zazen or in resting in awareness, and especially if it is the true determination sitting where you don't move at all, you will only strengthen the illusory self, because there is now someone, an illusory someone, enduring stillness, checking progress, sharpening awareness, dissolving the illusion. That is layering illusion, not unraveling it. That's not shedding. That's the wrong direction. It is a dream character sitting still in meditation, enduring the stillness and trying to wake up from the dream. Can a dream character wake up from a dream? When lucidity occurs, who wakes up? See, I told you, this is insanely subtle. It's very tricky. There are traps all around. See, I said I would share 3 traps, but I want to share one more. This is very popular. It's about acceptance, allowing everything. But before that, let me show you how impossible it is to share pointers in a video without actually knowing your level of unraveling and without planting traps. See, I keep on mentioning traps, right? The point of the video. Ironically, I'm setting a trap for you right now. See, there's already no one. There's already no real subject for anyone to be trapped in. There's no one here. Who can be trapped when there is no one? It's an illusion. And also, from another angle, this is a one-way labyrinth. There are no choices. It has no wrong turns. And in a sense, you can't go wrong. You can't get trapped. It is still all part of the adventure. Turning left, right, up and down, it's all the same labyrinth. Right? That's why this form of communication, the video, is not a viable option. The speaker can never know how much you've unraveled. And so he can never know what number of prescription glasses you need. Right? Are you -4, -3, -1? Who knows? Maybe you're already done. Maybe enlightenment is ready to happen. You've unraveled already so much, just a matter of time. Lucidity is about to happen in your experience, but it's not happening only because you're still wearing the same prescription glasses from four years ago. Or in some cases, I heard like 30 years ago, 30 years of seeking, and still working on the same pointers. So if only you take the glasses off, then voila, everything is crystal clear. Lucidity occurs. So that's why this is going to be my first and last video, probably. I recorded this video only so I can talk about my book. The book format is very different. It took me a year to write the book. And reading my book, you'll spend maybe a week or 2 weeks. So you'll understand the real context behind the pointers, and you'll get to evaluate your own unraveling. And again, it took me a year to write the book. It's not like you just turn on the video like this and then you talk about it. It's not like that. My book is a little ruthless in its pointers, but I don't believe it is more than you can handle, especially if you resonate with this message. And there's a gradual unraveling happening as you move through the chapters too. Towards the end of the book, the end of the book is like nuclear bomb. If you do the practice as you go, it's very powerful. Teachers of this lineage teach their students to welcome each moment exactly as it happens. That's the teaching. Just accept whatever is arising. Do not resist. See, this is actually a good teaching up to a point, but when you already shed many layers, then it's just another layer piled on. 1. Who is here as an individual with decision-making capacity to accept or resist the reality? No one. 2. What is wrong with resistance in the first place? Why should resistance not be allowed? Everything is allowed in this. Not allowing the resistance to what is happening is just another layer of resistance. Resisting the resistance. At some point, when you are really, really close to the core, even resistance is allowed. Everything is allowed. Whatever shows up, everything is allowed. Tension, judgment, even the urge to fight it. There's no problem. There are no problems. It's just perfect. Everything is just perfect. And when the conditions are right, lucidity occurs. You wake up within the dream. Not who you think you are, but who you really are. I'm so happy you get to experience this. Tremendous peace is waiting for you, and it is already happening. Just enjoy the journey.